Всем доброго времени суток, с вами Лора и Крис. И мы сейчас вместе с Зоей находимся в лагере повстанцев, где у нас опять очередные задания. Вот, нам нужно, я так полагаю, поговорить вот с Вороном. Ворон у нас очень расстроен, поскольку он не знал о смерти Эприл Райан. Вот он, наш в печали друг.
I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know, I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart. I should have known it wouldn't last.
How can you ever know something like that? He's not alone in feeling that.
Не знаю, я бы прям не стала бы приобщаться, потому что я действительно не чувствую того, что он с ней больше времени провел. Давай знать.
You never know. You can't know.
Maybe you can't. Were you there when she...
I witnessed the whole thing. But should I tell Crow that? Perhaps better to avoid the topic and get him thinking about other
Не знаю,
things.
он не маленький мальчик.
I witnessed the whole thing. I was there. I saw it happen. I tried to help her, to save her. I know I was supposed to, but I couldn't.
Not your fault. Bad things happen. People die. Life goes on. Anyway, did I help with, you know, the rebel thing? Did they believe you? That you're not a spy?
You did. They do. It's fine now. They'll help us.
Good, good, good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
What? No?
Good, good. I wish I could have been more helpful. But it was 10 years ago. And I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxis chap.
It's okay.
If you don't mind, I need to be alone for a little while. Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Totally understand.
I'll find you in the city.
Ну, он действительно помог, в общем-то.
Ну да, все-таки он решил побыть немного в печали, наедине с самим собой по ходу дела. Ну что, пойдем в нашу библиотеку.
Да, изначально собирались.
Угу. Где-то мы здесь видели уже библиотеку, да? Я точно не помню, где-то куда-то по коридорчику, а потом она и будет. О! Она-то нам и нужна.
Abnaxis, Purple Mountains, Rular, Ula. Nope, nothing, no. I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library. This is where I try to connect and make friends.
Ну, почему бы и
She
нет?
seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked. There must be something here. This is where I try to connect. You just joined the resistance? Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, fun. Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation. Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me. I can identify with that. This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that. Do you have any siblings? I did. Sort of. Long story. You? Oh, lots. Boyfriend, do you have one of those? We just broke up in incredibly bad timing. It's been a difficult few months. I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried my best to forget, but the memories caught up with me. Oh, Jesus. It's a long story. Very complicated. Maybe another time? Yes, please? There must be something here.
По знакомствам.
She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single
Давайте
question.
ответим на пару-тройку вопросов.
Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced. I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane. I mean, there's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey, so, what do you do when you're not saving the world? Neural programming. I mean, I did. Then my world shut down, and now I just watch a lot of shows and eat. Sorry. Didn't understand any of that, but it was still amazing. Tell me again? Maybe next time? I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have
Все-таки
in
они
common.
слишком
We
разные.
must have a sleepover.
Есть такое.
There must be something here. So, no luck? Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ula. Nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race? They didn't look human. Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated, or someone's trying to hide something. Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that. I'm on a deadline. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu. No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me. Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else can...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jaharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Apnaxis' stone tree if I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
Ну, поговорим.
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be Miss Striped Britches. You're the last what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria. What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartellus are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing, except for, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left my life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now. I'm making a difference.
Но сколько много опций.
It's a long shot, but...
Ну,
Didn't he just... It's a
это
long
нас-
shot,
ну
but...
да, нас это, в общем-то, интересует.
Have you heard of the Purple Mountains?
Oh, aye, of course. Everyone's heard of the Turtle Mountains. They're...
No, sorry, purple, not turtle.
That's what I said. Turtle.
Разницы, видимо, нету.
right? Of course, you don't know. Why would you? My apologies, lassie. See, I have a serious P deficiency. It's been a lifelong struggle. The Turtle Mountains. Nope, never heard of them. Sorry.
Didn't you just mention Abnaxus? Or was that my imagination? Do you know someone called Abnaxus?
Abnaxus? Now, there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know, but...
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Abnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Marcurian party circuit. We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything, past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home, said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time, very uncomfortable bog, musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it, to be honest.
Вот это интересно.
I'm sure he said key. You said something about a key to Abnaxus's house?
They called it the abode back then.
Там-то точно должны быть
Abnaxus's
книжки на
abode.
нужную тему.
Primitive accommodations, but
Мы
luxurious
так и будем по
location.
библиотекам
Not
ходить.
real estate.
Ну, она же сразу сказала, что
Central
идем
with
в
the
библиотеку.
garden. Very quiet at night.
Это традиция. Еще и
The key.
Курай по библиотекам
Do you
ходил.
still have it? Sorry,
Тоже
this is
верно.
really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
What about this house? I mean, the abode.
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands. A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside on account of the Venar magic. Not without the key, at least.
This key. Can
Oh,
I...
sure. Heavier than it looks, isn't it?
Все так
More
просто.
powerful than iron, worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first
Ну,
magic.
очень, в общем-то,
None of
дорожил.
that modern hocus-pocus.
Он просто вот так долго рассказывал, как туда сложно попасть.
Tingle.
Я уж вообразила себе, сейчас мы
It does.
лесами будем
I know
искать
this is asking a
ключ.
lot, but can
А
I...
раз так просто.
Why
Куча
not?
побочных
It's
квестов,
done the
пригоднее.
lumbago no good, and I don't have much use for the place now that I've a proper bump here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
Отлично. Пойдем, я скажем.
Hey, I made progress. Blind Bob, the general, gave me the key to Abnaxus's house. I might find what I'm looking for there.
That's great! Oh, I wish I could come with you, but there's this whole furry thing I've got going on. It's a big no-no in the city these days.
Sorry
Да, ей
about
лучше
that.
не ходить.
Humans can be real dicks sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Some humans, not most. You're a good human. What are these dicks you speak of?
That's not important. Thanks again for your help.
Are you leaving
Это
already?
как-нибудь в другом
We
разговоре.
just met, and you'll come back though, right?
I hope so.
Oh, okay. Because there's so much I want to talk about, and I'll let you go now. Thanks for talking to me, Zoe. I miss you already. Shut up now. Anyway, okay. Thanks. Bye.
Бай. Ну, пойдем. Наверное, нужно спросить у Шепард, выпустит ли она нас отсюда. Нас чуть ли не под конвоем сюда привели. Где она? Вот она.
You spoke with the general. Did you find what you were looking for?
It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I've asked them to ready a boat for you. Whenever you're ready, it will take you into the city. I may not fully understand your role, Zoe, but there's something about you that I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance provides. The balance guides. It's guiding you now. You must let it take you wherever it leads, like a leaf on a river. Bend to its will.
I'll try.
We shall speak again, Zoe Castillo. When the winds have quieted, the clouds have parted, and the grass on the great plain stands straight and tall once more.
Ну, вперед.
There's a boat waiting for you in the cove downstairs. It'll bring you into Marcuria.
Вперед. Цель у нас, что самое что ни на есть простая, отправиться на лодке в Меркурию. Вот сюда, по-моему. Лодочник. Немногословный чувак, конечно. Наш лодочник.
Главное, что доставил.
Ну, я об этом же подумала. Это лодочники, как мы знаем, бывают разные. И намерения у лодочников самые что ни на есть непредсказуемые. Опять светлая добрая
Now I need to find a
Меркурия.
city green. I wish Crow was with me. I feel less alone with that silly bird of
Где-то по дороге к южным воротам, вот там вот прям, ну, по старой памяти, если так говорить, там похоже было на дом Абнакуса, тот, который мы видели еще в предыдущих частях, в Dreamfall и в April Ryan.
Может, карту глянем.
Ну, давай глянем, конечно.
Вот дом Абнакуса.
Ну, там строение такое очень сильно напоминало, как в прошлых частях было.
Да, в городском парке.
Все-таки благодатное место. Ой, наш ворон.
You're back, and your head's still on. Did you swim?
swim. No, boat. I boated. I mean, they dropped me off in a boat.
Impressive. So, what's the next step on our grand adventure? Tea and biscuits? A hearty nap, perhaps?
I need to find the city green and the home of Abnaxus.
I visit the city green every day to clean my feathers in the fountain. Follow me. I really wish you had wings.
So do I, Crow.
Верно, верно, туда.
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean, weekends are great time for me. Plenty of business.
Зверушки, ну такие они милые.
I mean, farmers bring food into the city. That's what they do. I must admit that I'm getting rather excited about seeing them.
How's your memory coming along?
No, that makes
Do you
no
remember
sense at
anything
all.
about this place now?
Bloody reading.
Seeing as I spent most of my time trying to forget everything that happened, yeah, no, not much. It was winter.
True. Winter changes everything. What with the snow and the ice and all.
And the city looked different. Smaller.
I suppose to make
It probably
everything
has
more
grown a bit.
efficient.
But no, I don't really remember anything at all.
More efficient.
Perfectly fine. I also remember very little, but then I am a bird with a bird brain. So what can you expect?
Гастон полчаса.
Бог с ним, как говорится. Вот, видишь, вот очень похоже.
А как туда войти?
Ну, как-то возможно обойти как-нибудь.
С какой стороны?
Наверное, все-таки не туда. Наверное, все-таки с другой. Какой-нибудь, может, проходик есть. Просто там мы в ту сторону ходили по поводу труб, когда с океана играли.
Да, там вроде везде стены.
Да. Где-нибудь свернуть-то здесь. Ну вот, иди вдоль каменного этого заборчика. Вот, видишь, нашлось.
What's going on here? Isn't that... Are they trying to
Что-то они
chop
тут
down
делают.
Abnaxus's abode? Great. That's great.
Давай ближе подойдем.
So this is it. Abode of, big ugly thing what speaks funny?
Apparently so.
And there's someone else here.
Apparently so.
Huh.
Пойдем узнаем, что они там хотят сделать.
Once this unholy tree's been knocked down, the electric will take me seriously. They'll see I have
С
the
виду
power to
выглядит
get
абсолютно
things.
бесполезным
And then I can stop
занятием.
licking the arses of the Azadi. Goddess. Ah, a member of the voting public. Honor Hilaris, Esquire, at your service, madam. But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you. You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honourable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man. And woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes, yes. And, of course, running for Commissioner of City Watch, a position sorely and desperately in need of new blood. The Watch needs strength. It needs direction. It needs humanity. In other words, it needs me.
It looks like they're trying to destroy Abnaxus's abode.
Ну, давай с этого начнем.
Why are you trying to knock down this tree?
Well, it's not just a tree. It's an affront to common decency and humanity. This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals. An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence.
Ну, как всегда, у них у всех паранойя относительно магических существ. Что ж с ним взять-то еще?
He's gunning for a political position with the City Watch. I wonder what his end game
Ну, давай
is.
поинтересуемся.
You're running for City Watch?
Indeed, the Watch is in dire need of strong male leadership in this time of dark crisis.
Male?
As you well know, the current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion, has failed to maintain order in the city in these dark, trying times. She's been soft on sorcery, magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended an open hand to non-Jews, acting in discord with our foreign benefactors. Oh, it's understandable. She's weak. She's sentimental. She's merely a woman.
Знаешь, про таких говорят в одну жопу чмокнуть, в другую лизнуть.
The men of the Watch to take appropriate action against our occult immigrants. As soon as I'm elected, this will change. We will honour Azadi law and make Mercuria pure again. No more magic. No more magicals. and our women folk can
Он
once
забыл
again
себя ударить
return to home
пяткой
and
в грудь.
hearth to be pampered and protected by their husbands, fathers, and brothers, as it should be. Yes, yes.
Спросим у него что-нибудь, если хватит.
I've had enough.
Слушай, он меня
He appears to
утомил.
be on the side. I've had enough.
Может, как-нибудь без него? Давай осмотримся. Нам же нужно вовнутрь. Правильно? Правильно.
Luck is the lazy man's excuse for failure.
Давай что-нибудь
Luck is an occult
придумаем.
idea. I create my own destiny, young madam, and so should you. Here's my advice to you. Find yourself a decent human husband and start breeding decent human babies. This is how you can best contribute to our common manifest destiny. And remember, a vote for honor is a vote for humanity. Go on, put your back into it, man. This is pathetic. It's merely a tree.
Тележка с бочками.
Может, ему ворона послать?
Давай-ка с птичкой попробуем.
Он магически не боится.
Может, он нам поможет. Смотри-ка, можно его применить. Вон опция появилась.
Ну что, может, еще поговорим?
Ой, он тоже болтливый. Да. Дай посмотрим, что он делать будет. Тут разброс большой.
Crow, could you fly over there for me?
Why?
Just trust me.
Why?
Jesus, please, Crow.
Fine. Pardon me for wanting to play a role in my own destiny. I'll do it.
But you're
Joking
grown up.
bird. Help him.
Ну, толка-то особого нету. Чего-то не хватает, я так понимаю.
Мы с ним что-то не договорили.
What kind of shoddy job are the Azadi doing when there are still talking birds flapping about? They should provide us with a few of their explosive sticks so that we can take matters into our own hands and eradicate this sorcerous plague. My skin crawls at the very idea of occult flying creatures within the city walls.
Какой негативный человек.
Угу.
Птички ему
Не
мешают.
очень приятно в общении.
God's damn talking bird. Magical aberration. They'll get my hands on the filthy feathered thing. I'll twist its scrawny little... language. What can I do for you, young madam?
Let's play this nice and cool, Zoe.
Пробуем?
Ну, давай.
About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Where?
Давай. Блин, ну ты пропустил, где была зеленая линия-то. Вот здесь была зеленая линия. Ты куда тырчишь не туда?
Go look for that goddamn bird over there.
Ну что, наверное, нужно
На
ворона?
ворона отправить туда. Угу.
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine.
Чуть не пойму, толк-то от этого есть? Белиберда какая-то. прохождение и беготня туда-сюда, и куча ненужных каких-то действий, да?
Совершенно непонятно зачем.
Did you see that cold fowl? It's making a mockery of our decent, honest labour.
Так ворона еще никто не обзывал. Оккультная
About that
курица.
talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
You did. Use your finger, woman. Point.
Может,
Ты
это-
на бочку направь какую-нибудь там. Там же, когда ворон летит, бочка падает.
Может, на другую телегу отправить?
Да блин, куда хочешь отправлять в таком случае?
На бочку не направляется, можно только на телегу.
That filthy, chattering fowl must be over there somewhere. Good.
А теперь быстро беги к ворону, и ворона направляй туда. Может сладится.
Yeah, I know the drill.
Soft-headed fool. We'll need to carry him home to have someone look at his head. The tree can wait until tomorrow.
Ну вот, хоть
You do the
какой-то
carrying.
толк.
I'd do it myself, but someone needs to lead the way and keep an eye out for potholes.
That was brilliant! First, I did my thing, and then that goofball tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left. End scene. It was almost like one of those puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It was hilarious!
I'm glad you
Кукольник,
enjoyed it.
волшебник на площади.
That's the most fun I've had since, I don't know, I guess since I hung out with April all those years ago.
Так, ну путь наконец-то свободен. Что-то прям... Ключ-то тот. Возникает вопрос. Какая-то
Locked,
ерунда.
but I have the key.
Ну да. Ну попробуй применить еще раз ключ-то.
Ну, что-то еще не какое-то. Нет.
Ерунда какая-то. Что этого мало? Он болтал про волшебника на площади какого-то кукольника. Что, опять туда? Хотя в целях-то у нас стоит.
Нет, нам нужно в дом.
Ну давай тогда попадай в дом. В чем дело-то?
Есть дверь, есть ключ, в чем проблема?
Какая-то
Locked,
невнятность.
but I have the key.
Куда ключ-то ставить?
Понятия не имею.